Good evening, all. How are we doing? I'm fine, thank you. So today is not like close your Bible, open your Bible day. It's just a reflection. I really felt like I had to say this. So I'm not feeling very well today, and I didn't go to work, not my internship. But then what I didn't actually do that is different from what I usually do. I go for morning mass every day with my family, except on the days where I'm reading in the evening. I'm a lecturer. So so this morning, because I wasn't feeling too well, I didn't want to go for morning mass. I was like, okay, I'll just go in the evening. My mom was like, let's go for morning mass because today is Monday, and in my church they do Monday blessings, right? Beginning of the week, prayer for the week. My mom loves that, like, even if we might go for evening mass any other day, we must go for morning mass on Monday, start the week, the right way. But then she was telling me, Precious, let's go. And I was so tired that, like, oh, I could not go, but I just really didn't. It just something was telling me I didn't want to go. Like, I just wanted to go in the evening, and I think it was actually God keeping me for that evening mass for two different reasons. One, I know myself. If I had gone for that morning mass, because of how sick I was feeling, how tired I was feeling, I would definitely not focus. Kind of like I would just go through the process of the mass without actually being an active participant, right? The readings will be read, not proclaimed. The gospel will be read. I will not really focus a lot on the homily because I usually take notes during homily. I wouldn't have taken notes. I would have been feeling so down and everything. But then God really wanted me to focus on the readings. And so that's why He wanted me to go in the evening. Actually, He wanted me to focus on the responsorial psalm because it just keeps ringing in my head. And then second reason was that in the evening mass, the lector that was supposed to read did not show. There was no lector, and so I had to step up and take the reading. I had to proclaim. And if I had gone in the morning, nobody would have been there in the evening. It's not like the mass wouldn't have gone on. The sacristan, the catechist, somebody would have stepped up for that reading. But then a lector was not available, right, to take that reading, and I had to step up. And I think it's just really showing you that sometimes once you miss something or you're trying to make a decision and you feel a certain way, I think you are allowed to give into it. Supposing that doesn't keep you away from God. If I was like, oh, I don't want to even go for mass today at all, that would have been a different issue. I'm not advocating for that. But then there is a way God works, even in your struggles, even in your littlest moments of, I won't really call it despair, because I was feeling really bad. Actually, I was not going for mass, but I just didn't. There was just something keeping me. So, like, it's really showing that God sometimes actually delays the things you usually do because it's going to be better when it's done in the future. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It really takes God's time is the best to little things that happen in life. It doesn't have to be milestones before you realize that, oh, okay, this is happening at God's timing. And then the response to the psalm, it says, this our God is a God who saves. It's Psalm 68. I had to check in my Bible and I saw that it was already highlighted, which means I had already even read that part. And it says, this our God is a God who saves. Really, God has a way of pushing you in the direction that you need. Honestly, because I know how I've been feeling about certain things lately, about feeling like, oh, why is this thing happening to me, at this point in time? And you have your prayer time with God and you find yourself crying and you need reassurance, and then He just gives it to you because He knows that, okay, well, I am allowing my child to go through this, but it seems as if this my child is struggling a bit too much. Let me just push her in the right direction. And He's telling me that this my God is a God who saves. You don't Saving is not when you are in a physically dangerous situation. You can be safe from yourself, you can be safe from other people, you can be safe from situations. And I think God is really reminding me, really reminding you today that He's a God who saves. Like, just to even think about the passion of Christ. You already know that, but we forget. We forget very easily that we have a God who saves. So I hope that you are really reminded today that even in the littlest things, the littlest delays in life, we can see God, and we always remember that our God is a God who saves. Thank you very much. God bless you.